this kid here. What a throwback jerseys. This game shouldn't be on TV, go to trash. G, get the day off. The Warriors need the day off. Day off. Sorry, get the day off. Alright, Jose, get the day off. Yeah, we already got the day off.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Miami go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
I was watching Logan Taylor's stream.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
It's throwing pressure. It's a play for this.
Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in, Cliff Floyd. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul.
Nice physics.
Just getting started here in the Bronx.
Slap it, man. I know about that. I can fastball away.
Again, he sends it out of play. Skied into very shallow right. Ruth has a beat on it.
Oh, shit.
And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Jose Fernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's taken, strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yes, sir.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That man front.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
How about that scene?
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If I can't help it, the Marlins are trash.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't Hall of Fame difficulty. The second part is difficult in the game. That's all.
Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Babe Ruth becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Digging in now, Alex Rodriguez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one. We are still scoreless. In now, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Realmuto, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the third round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Neil Walker. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. In time to first, and there are two away. So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that one just missed outside. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Carroll fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
One out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. And 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Standing in, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. He takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score.
I wasn't paying attention.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
That's a good curveball.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Nope. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Fouled off. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Stanton, the runner at third. Machado at second with one away. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Striding in, Eric Karros.
Third baseman, Eric Karros.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
First pitch change.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Discipline.
The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll step off. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. JT Riddle goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, right fielder.
Stepping in, number 45. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That was a mistake.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time.
Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. It's a slider that can't catch the outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 home. It's looked at for ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
5 feet home.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
2-13, huh? Just like in real life.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Babe Ruth. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is line to left. Floyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Starlin Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that one stayed up a little high. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
That's why I made those
Gone to lead off the inning. Starlin Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Anderson goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Rodriguez.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
No, I just might steal because you pitched off twice. And you can pitch out a third time. Take off.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw.
No, he's in there.
Throw won't get him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Brinson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 5 on the year. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's Manny Machado now. A base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start getting those secondary pitches over really fast.
3 runs already home here. Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
High in the air out to center field. Brinson's in pursuit. 1 out.
I still regret trading for Manny Machado.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do You don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Harris. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here it comes, 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped him up. Dietrich has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That was a mistake.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Walker, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pop high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in to try it again, J.T. Riddle. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, number 45. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks.
Leading off from the
I'm
Yankees,
sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Shoot up, shoot up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and there's 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this one runs up high, ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dave Roux.
That's a double down the shift, man.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that one just missed outside. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 2-2 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone.
That was a contact swing.
A solo shot for Babe Ruth, number 720 for his career, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That's all right.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39. The batter, number 13, shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Floyd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 New York. Here's Starlin Castro, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Bugged up on me. 2-seam in. If you don't swing, don't slide away.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Brian Anderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 30.
So 2 away now for the left-handed hitting Cliff Floyd. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Mislocation with that fastball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Challenge him up.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7.
Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton tried it again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And he did again.
Driven out to right center field. A ball that's well
gone.
hit.
G homers for the 2nd time.
And
Get this
goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's right, G.
A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I think I gotta bump this up to legend difficulty for him. I look him to see.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Yeah, losing at 28.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now number 25.
Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
I do a triple. Come on home.
Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
For the Yankees, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Karros. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Throw it down low. It's far off. There it is.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on.
Down the end. So that's a home run.
And look out. That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
It's not shot getting the one with the bullpen.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I feel like that was on purpose.
The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Hicks is off at first with 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
That is correct, because he will put it in the seats. But he has no confidence in none of his pitches.
Hit hard down the line. Reined in. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run.
He's getting payback.
4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
They started and finishing it.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Oh, yeah,
fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Judge is going to get there, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. They're down 7-1. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth.
Right fielder, Babe Ruth.
With a bomb.
Delivery to him on the way.
Center.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Floyd is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez.
Pretty much had a fastball right down the middle.
First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That 2-seamer looked like a changeup. It just went straight down. It definitely throw a changeup.
The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I think I sent Stevie out for one more inning.
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Right fielder giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Lewis Brinson. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Now at the plate, number 45. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's in there for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on.
I don't want to triple up, so I'm going to go 2 cent move. So you know what that means? I'm going to go 5-4 one more time.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In there at the letters 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
He will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Javi Guerra comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
So he walked, homered. He hit a 3-run homer, 2-run homer, so I guess he has to hit a solo now, huh? It would make sense.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Go for the 9th and try to get a complete game.
Ball and a strike. Machado stands at first with 1 out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Fastball just dropped. Some got a mean fastball.
Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Brinson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Eric Karros. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jorge Posada will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Great shot there at the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge. Set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's 40 fastballs. Good lord.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
High fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Homer.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Torres trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Count is 1-2 now. Miami down to their last strike. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Big time game, G. What?
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, Giancarlo Stanton drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Yanks to the win over the Marlins 7-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. The Rangers snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-6. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-0. The Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they crushed the Cubs 10-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
All right.